Yo guys, what's going on? Ace is here today with another video. In today's video, we're going to be checking out the shortage task for therapists. This is going to be a really simple task guide, and I'm going to give you my favorite way to get it done. Now, other creators and other people might have different methods to this. This is going to be my personal method. So if you guys enjoy it or find it helpful in any way, I'd really appreciate you leaving a like on the video and sticking around by subscribing. So you can do this two ways. Now, if it's the beginning of wipe, I would highly recommend for any newer player to get it done on customs. I'm going to show you a location that almost always has Salewas. And if you are also a newer player, you should probably try and focus on crafting these. Try and get at least one or two crafted. It just makes things a lot easier on you, and you don't have to really just worry about it. You don't have to worry about getting out of raids and where you're going to extract. If you're a new player, everything's going to seem crazy to you. If you're a veteran player, you won't even be watching this video. Let's be honest. Veteran players can get 3 Salewas within 25-30 minutes. I mean, it's very easy to get Salewas. So we're going to be checking out the craft in the hideout first, so you guys know how to do that. And then I'll show you a spot on customs that has a shit ton of meds that we can go loot and get right out. So with that being said, let's head to the hideout. We're going to be heading to the med station. I think even if you're a standard account, you should have some rubles in your stash as soon as the game wipes. And for med station 1, I think it's pretty cheap, like 10 or 20k, something like that. It's not expensive at all. You should be able to afford it right away. And with that being said, you will have access to the Salewa trade, which currently in 12.10 is 2 painkillers, 2 bandages, 1 hemostat, and 2 S-March. I don't know how to actually pronounce those. That's just how I say it. So if I'm botching it, I do apologize. I don't want to make you guys angry. But 30 minutes on gasoline. If you start your generator, you throw the trade on, or I call them trades, but they're actually crafts. You throw the craft on, and then turn the generator off. I think it makes one every like 2.5 to 3 hours. So you guys should have stash fuel. You should have spawned, or spawn is the wrong word. You should have started your wipe with some fuel. I think they give you 2 cans of fuel. I think they're blue fuel cans. It's enough. It's enough to get you started on your first craft. And, you just throw that on. If you're going to sleep, you're going away, turn the generator off. Have them just work over that time period. If you're playing actively, then keep the generator on. Get these things done in 30 minutes. But you should have most of these heals as soon as you start your wipe in your stash to give you a ton of heals right away. Whatever you don't have, I'm sure you can probably find in raid by doing the same method we're going to be doing to find these Salewas. There's a ton of med spawns where we're heading. So whether you're finding some of these craftables, doesn't matter. Heals are super important in the game anyway. And, it is what it is. You'll find Salewas doing this method. So my production time is reduced by 9% because in 12.10 we're pretty far on the wipe. So I think this is actually like a 32-minute craft. It's right around there. It's still in the 30 minutes. It's not actually 30 minutes for brand new players. But with that being said, let's head into an offline customs raid, and I'm going to show you guys my favorite place to loot when it comes to finding meds, and that place is called Crack House. If you're kind of veteran or you watch streamers, you know about it. But let's head in customs. I'm going to throw a map on screen right now for you guys so you know where we're going, and I'm going to load up that raid. All right, guys, we are moving in on the Crack House. Now, I want to show you the whole entire exterior of the building, so if you're coming from either way, you know exactly where we are. This is mainly for newer players, so, I'm trying to give you guys a general idea on the location that we are at. So this is the building we're going to be heading to. If this door is closed when you get here, someone's already been in here, so keep that in mind. But you can see kind of where we are. This is where those kind of storage units are, and then way over there is the big giant red train yard. It's called Big Red. You come across the main bridge and the land bridges down here. You'll end up here. Unknown key is in these bushes. And you come out here, and you will come over to this building. So this building has a ton of med spawns. A ton. We're heading in the front door here, and you can find a med box right here. And that could have a Salewa in it. There's one right there. You guys can see. This is another med spawn. And you can also find them on the ground right here, all along this body, and all on this thing right here. So we already have one right here. Like I said, they could be in this med box. Never know. It's worth the search. But we're going to have some more med spawns throughout. I always would recommend checking this scab body here. There's another scab body that we can check. The chance that you find a Salewa is super slim, but you're here, you might as well check it. It doesn't hurt. So we're not going to find one in there. There's another scab body in here you guys can check. Right here. And then we're going to head upstairs. This is where all the meds really are. There's a ton of med spawns up here. So always check this room. just letting you guys know while we're here, there's intel spawns on these shelves. Intel is worth a lot. Early game, it won't be worth as much, but it'll be worth holding on to in the long run, I can assure you. Back to the task. In this room, there's a ton of med spawns. On this shelf right here can be Salewas, any meds really. On this shelf, this one, this one, all, just check the whole entire shelving unit. And then on these tables, check all of the tables. You're probably more likely to find your painkillers, morphine, stuff like that on these tables. But trust me, we still have a lot of Salewa spawns. Just check everything in here. Then right here, there's another Salewa. Make sure you check this shelf. This is a really good Salewa spawn. And also our surgery kit spawn, CMSs can spawn on this one. Then the last place you can find some Salewas is going to be in this room on all the shelves and on these boxes right here. You could also find them. But here's a CMS. You can find Salewas in here on all these shelves and multiple other med spawns in here as well. So you can see I already found 2 in this offline raid, and there's a really good chance you actually find 3 in one raid. By the time you make your way to your extract, you guys might even find that 3rd one. But hopefully you guys found this guide informative. If you did, make sure you leave a like on it, man. Helps the channel a ton more than you might know. I really do appreciate all the support here. Make sure you're leaving that like, subscribe for new sponsor in the comment description below. That's all I got, guys. Thank you so much for watching today. I'm out.